Now? Okay. Cyborg movie, working title, by George Kaplan, 2007. Act 1. The sun is bright in the sky. The camera pans down to Becka on a street corner,
Excuse me, have you seen
asking
this man?
around desperately and
Excuse me,
anxiously.
anybody? Has anyone seen this man? Excuse me,
No.
sir, have you seen this man?
No, I haven't.
Thanks anyways. Has anyone seen this man?
No!
Detective Harrelson is at his office taking a nap on his chair. Ralph drops a file on Harrelson's desk. Harrelson tips up his fedora looking at Ralph, then takes it off and places it on the desk.
What is it this time?
Nothing much. Just that biotech case.
That animal testing lab?
Supposedly. I know it's a minor job. Everyone's out of town and you don't take holidays.
Ralph messes with Harrelson's hair and leaves. Harrelson immediately fixes it with his hands in vexation. David is in a dream with a mystery woman, Becka.
David.
Who are you?
David.
You're David?
David.
It's kind of a short dream. There's no explanation at all. He wakes up in a lab. He looks around, scared of the unfamiliar surroundings. He pulls out cords from his arms and gets up. The alarm goes off and he moves quickly through the hallway, knocking out the security and scientists. Harrelson arrives outside the lab. He makes it to the door when David rushes out and the alarm escapes to the stillness of the outside.
What happened? Ah!
David is panicking and fidgeting. His strength is unknown to him, as is his past. He has no idea who he is.
What happened back there? Who are you?
David pauses and tries to remember something. Anything.
I don't know.
He is struggling in his speech.
You don't know.
Harrelson is impatient and bothered by his uncertainty.
Do you have any relatives? Anyone that can help me out better than you?
David sighs.
Do you have a home? Anything?
David plops on the ground. He continues to sigh. Harrelson drags his hands down his face in frustration. David and Harrelson arrive at Harrelson's apartment. David scans the place curiously and walks up to different things, brushes his hands on them. He touches a radio.
What's this?
Harrelson swipes David's hands.
That was my
off.
father's radio. You got a lot of problems, kid. I wish I knew what they were. Do you remember anything? Not really. I feel really weird. I may not even know what weird is. All I know is what happened today. I'm scared. I'm scared I might forget this all tomorrow. Maybe I forgot yesterday and don't even know it.
Wow. There's not one thing in your mind you can remember.
I remember something. A girl I saw in my dream. I feel like I know her, and when I think of her, I feel different.
Hold on to that. It's called love. It's what keeps us human. Well, we've had a long day. Let's get some sleep.
Sounds good. Where do I sleep?
David opens the door to his fiancee's room.
No! Not in there! Not in...
Act 2. It is morning. David slowly wakes up and sits up from the couch. He looks around. He gets up. Meanwhile, at Harrelson's workplace, Becka sneaks in, looking suspiciously around. She is about to make Harrelson's office when Ralph stops her.
Can I help you?
No, not really. I'm fine.
Hiding her panic behind a smile.
Are you sure? Because Detective Harrelson does not take walk-ins, so I'm assuming you're lost.
There is a pause. Harrelson looks up at his door. Becka busts through and slams the door on Ralph. She breathes a sigh of relief and regains her composure. Harrelson is amused and baffled by her introduction.
I need your help.
You're not the only one.
Detective, I've looked everywhere and I can't find my friend David. I know it's a small case for you, but please, any other detective that could help me is out of town.
Listen, what's your name?
Becka.
Becca, I'm very busy. If you could just wait, maybe something will come up.
Please.
Your friend Dave is not the only one missing. If you look at the wall outside, there are many others.
Well, let me give you his picture.
You give that to the man outside. Wait a second. This? This is David?
Yes.
I think I know where he is.
At Harrelson's apartment, David is looking at a picture of Harrelson's deceased fiancée. He looks all around the room and how perfect it is. He hears someone coming.
Hello?
The apartment door is thrust open and a cyborg appears. And a scientist appears and... The scientist appears and pulls out his frequency remote.
Good thing your tracking device still works.
What?
Be careful. We can't make another one so easily.
I don't see David.
It looks like he could have been taken somewhere.
What, by force?
There's only one place he could be.
Where's that?
Biotech labs. David is in short nightmare with Becka.
I admire your tenacity, but it will do no use. And soon you will be mine.
I don't see anyone around, but be careful just in case. You would think they would have stepped up security.
Is this the entrance?
Or a robot trapped inside a human shell. With you, I can rise in the ranks at biotech. Think of it. It's the future of robotics. Enhanced soldiers. I will create more jobs. Maybe less jobs now that I think about it.
David!
Stay back!
This boy is my latest pet project. The world's first successful cyborg. And he needs to be tested. Kill them!
David! David, listen to me! Don't let them control you! David, come back to me! David, I miss you so much! David?
Becca, come back!
Becca.
David! Oh my god!
Is it not working?
I guess you don't get it, do you? That boy has such strong heart. A will that nothing you can ever do will dim it.
I can't let you get away with all of my hard work. I will tear you apart! Cyborgs,
That is the worst script I have ever read. Ever. Without a doubt. That is just the worst script I've ever encountered. And that's actually probably saying a lot for this script.